Hi everyone, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading today that is for Sun, Moon and Risings. If it doesn't resonate with yourself, then please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. I hope you like your messages today. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get updates every time that I put new content on the channel. Okay, let's get into the reading. Hi, this is a reading for Aquarius. This is for those Aquariuses that are out there that are currently going through separation. Now today is the 16th of June. So hopefully when it falls into your feed is when it is relevant for yourself. Now, as it is a collective reading, it will not resonate with everybody. So to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, please do not try and force it to fit. Okay, let's get into it. So Spirit, can we have some cards for Aries, please, as to why they are in separation, what healing needs to occur, and what are the chances of reconciliation, please, Spirit? Wow, that's too many cards there, Spirit. So I'm going to take the ones that flipped over the right way. There's that. You've got a lot of jumpers coming out for you. Okay, so in your overall energy, we have got the Eight of Cups. Now, that is suggesting that you may be walking away from something, whether this is the actual relationship itself or whether this is just certain aspects of what's been going on. But this is suggesting that you're going on a journey, potentially a journey of self-discovery, maybe a journey itself. But it does look as though you're turning away from things that were in the past and you are moving forward. So on this particular card, you've got this man with his back to this lady who's in the foreground, and she's just standing there, and he's kind of having a wander off with his back to her. So yeah, so it is suggesting that you are currently, moving forward. Yeah, you're just moving forward at the moment. Now, why has this happened? So you've got a Page of Swords. So this could be either a person or it could be a personality or an issue that's cropped up, so like a personality trait as such. So the Page of Swords, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So like I say, it could very well be a person. It could be you, could be them, could be another person. So this is somebody that was very suspicious in nature as such. It could be that somebody was watching somebody else. It could be that somebody was doing a lot of digging, trying to find certain things out. It could even be a new person that may have come in to someone. And it could be that somebody has started something with this person. And they may have met them either on an apprenticeship, a training course. But it does suggest more of maybe somebody was spying, maybe one of you was spying on the other one, and it has caused some issues. Maybe there was a lack of trust somewhere, and it's caused some issues, and it's caused you to end up separating. Spirit, can we get clarification on this Page of Swords, please? Spirit, please clarify this Page of Swords. Spirit, please clarify this Page of Swords. I like the way the Page of Swords has come out to clarify the Page of Swords. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so we have that Eight of Pentacles in the reverse though this time. And we also have a High Priestess, Six of Swords, and the Page of Swords all come out on the sideways. I can't even, there we go. Eight of Pentacles. So that Eight of Pentacles then, like I say, is suggesting, well, to be fair, it's in the reverse. So it was suggesting that somebody was actually remaining stationary. They weren't very satisfied. They were just feeling stuck in an unhappy situation, and they kind of abandoned things. So this could potentially be you, because now you're moving forward, okay, and you're on that journey. You're unstuck. You've turned your back on it. We've got the Page of Swords that has come out again, but that's in to the side. So that's a bit of a challenge. So it's suggesting that somebody's spying, very challenging. So it could be that somebody was doing a lot of watching, and it was very challenging. Maybe somebody was super controlling or wanted to know where the other one was 24/7 of the day. You know, maybe there was a lot of trust issues going on there, and it was a bit of an issue. We've also got the Six of Swords coming out sideways as well, which is suggesting that, you know, it was feeling a bit stuck. It wasn't really moving forward anywhere. It was a challenge to make it move forward, and yeah, things were just not progressing. And we also have this High Priestess again that came out sideways. So that again is suggesting that it was a bit of a challenge to potentially plan. It was a challenge to keep things secret, keep things unknown. You know, it potentially even made it hard for somebody to use their intuition as well. It was a bit of a challenge, and that is ultimately why it's then come to an end. Now, in what kind of healing is required? So for you, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and that has come out in the side, on its side. So again, that's a challenge for you. So working with other people is your challenge. Okay, straight out there, it's working with others. So whether this is in a romantic capacity, whether this is in a normal teamwork capacity, in an actual job, but it is suggesting that you need to work with others. So maybe it's something where you didn't really, maybe if you've been single for a long time and then you've met someone, and you're used to doing things your own way and keeping things a secret, because, you know, when you're single, you don't need to tell anybody anything you're doing. It could very well be that may have caused some of the issues, and you need to, you know, learn to communicate and cooperate with other people in order to heal from this. It could also be that you may have lost trust in people because of what's happened. So you may need to heal that particular part of you. So let's just jumped out there. Okay, so yeah, so we've got the Star, the Moon card, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so the Star's in the reverse as well there, and the Moon card is the only one in the upright on those. Yeah, so with your Star card then in the reverse, that would suggest to me that, you know, there have been issues around giving and receiving help. Okay, you may feel a bit lost. The Moon card is suggesting that you may feel like you've been deceived as well. Maybe your intuition might be a little bit blocked. You might feel like some things are being hidden from you. And then we've got this Knight of Pentacles, who he's a little bit unreliable, and takes shortcuts, and will just charge in regardless of whatever the outcome is. Okay, so it could very well be that you may need to learn to trust others instead of ploughing in, and doing whatever you feel like, regardless of whatever the outcome is, just because you want to do it. It may be that you might need to heal whatever's gone on within yourself, possibly that you may need to be able to receive help or guidance as well, because again, that's something that needs healing. The ability to trust to get help and guidance, and trust that they're there to do things for your best interests. So potentially, your person might have thrown a big spanner in the works for you with regards to that. It could very well be that this might be something that's stemming from childhood, and nothing to do with your person. It could very well be that you might have been the person that was doing the spying, because you're lacking trust, and you may need to learn to trust people in order to move forward, and you need to get some help and some guidance instead of doing everything on your own. Now, chances of this reconciling, you've got a 5 of Cups and you've got a 4 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so your 5 of Cups is suggesting that somebody is feeling really guilty about this and quite upset. Now, when we look at the 5 of Cups, all the happiness and the celebration at the bottom has been spilled, but the unions of the 2 of Cups is still there, it's still full and abundant. So that is suggesting that it potentially could reconcile, because it is still there and that person knows it, okay? Now, with the 4 of Swords, it is suggesting, though, that somebody needs to take some time out and do some healing. So it might be some time before reconciliation actually happens, because there needs to be some healing done. So it could be that, if they do want to reconcile, so maybe this person, maybe it's your person might be the 5 of Cups. It's either you or them, but they're not able to act on it at the moment. Something needs to heal first before they can act. Something needs to change before they can look at moving forward, or trying again. And this also could be, unsettled minds, not being able to trust their thoughts. So if it's either you spying on them, or, if they were spying on you, then obviously they're not going to be able to trust their thoughts if they were assuming that you were doing things that you weren't, and that's why they were spying. And they may be feeling very guilty over that. One more for clarification, please, Spirit. No, we don't want half a deck. One more, Spirit, not half a deck, please. Okay, so to clarify that, then we've got the Chariot in the upright, the Empress in the reverse, and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. So the Chariot is somebody moving forward. Potentially somebody has moved, so it could literally be physical movement. Somebody wants to move forward and potentially have success, okay? And they are trying to get the confidence and the willpower to do it. However, this Empress in the reverse is suggesting that they are currently overwhelmed, possibly very disconnected as well. So that could potentially be why they're unable to move forward, to make this a reality. They might need to do some inner healing. That 2 of Wands that's in the reverse is also somebody that is being a little bit overconfident and ambitious, and they have got some blinkers on, so they can't actually see the truth behind the situation. And they may be doing a lot of planning, but nothing's actually coming to fruition, potentially because they're doing a lot of over planning, a lot of overthinking, and just simply because Spirit is blocking it. If it's not meant to happen yet, the spirit will block it and won't let them come towards you. So it could very well be that, the reason why you've got this 4 of Swords there is because they can't actually come towards you yet. You know, they haven't made the right plan. They're not doing the right things. They're still completely overwhelmed. Now, in the position of what is blocking reconciliation, we've got a 10 of Pentacles, and we also have an Ace of Cups. So the 10 of Pentacles is generally a pretty good card. So it's a little bit odd that it's a blockage, but it can be family and it can be a legacy or continuity. So it could very well be that somebody wants to pick up from where they left off, and you may not want it to go back to how it was. It could be that somebody's family may be an issue, and maybe a blockage behind it. We've also got the Ace of Cups, like I say, in the reverse, which is a missed opportunity of romance, a missed opportunity of love. It can also be that, you know, if how do we put it? It could be emotional blockage. It could be that somebody may have started a relationship as well, but a brief one, and that may be causing an issue. Let's get some clarification on this. I'm assuming that it's probably more of an emotional blockage because somebody's feeling emotionally overwhelmed because of the loss of connection, which again, that goes with that Empress, somebody that is feeling completely overwhelmed, and that Four of Swords of not being able to trust their thoughts. Okay, so we've got a full card, and to clarify that, the Justice and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so that full card then is suggesting that somebody is ready to take a leap forward. You know, they're ready to take that new step, and move forward. They're ready to start things fresh. The Justice card is suggesting that there has been, again, some decision making, and I say decision that has been, it is suggesting that some decision making needs to be done. So yeah, the challenge is somebody needs to move forward. Somebody needs to take that leap. They need to make a decision. They need to be seeing clearly as well with balance, which currently isn't happening. And this Nine of Wands, so it's also suggesting that a challenge is that somebody needs to let down their guard. So somebody's quite highly guarded at the moment. Okay, so it's literally that, you know, somebody needs to basically start from fresh. So where they were trying to go back into this 10 of Pentacles, they need to look at it and restart it. Start from the beginning, you know, starting from fresh. Somebody needs to let down their guard as well, and decisions need to be made with clarity. And that's what I'm seeing as the challenge. I'm seeing that they could be, you know, quite challenging, and could be blocking this reunion. And now, feelings of your person. So we've got a Two of Cups, which is coming out to the side, and we've got a Five of Wands also coming out as a challenge. So your person is, yeah, so their feelings are a little bit challenging. So they don't know whether they want to be in or out of a relationship. It's like they are confused over whether they want this or they don't want this, whether they want to be alone or whether they want to be with you. You've also got a Five of Wands, which is suggesting that they are also finding everything a challenge. I mean, the Five of Wands, when it's in the upright, is, you know, it's generally a challenge. It's literally the card of challenge. It can be fights, it can be, you know, protests, heated arguments. In the reverse, it's things being resolved. When it's on the side, you know, it's a challenge of trying. To me, I would suggest it's more of trying to not get into, you know, arguments maybe it's something that's what your person is feeling, that they don't want the conflict, but they are struggling to not have that conflict. They're struggling to overcome the challenge that they've got within themselves. Maybe it's just that they're doing a lot of arguing and they can't seem to break that habit up. They might just be doing a lot of inner conflict, especially with not knowing what it is that they want, because it's like they can't trust themselves. All three come out then. So, okay, so that is being clarified then by the Nine of Cups, the World card, and the Emperor in reverse. So the Nine of Cups is them seeing you as wish fulfillment. They see you as being abundant. They see you as being their happy place. They want you in a relationship. And if you are a female, this female on this card is pregnant, so they want to have a family with you. They want to have happiness, okay? But at the same time, you've got the World card, so they can see that this is over and it's completed. So it's very much of, they want it, but they know it's done at the same time. And then you have this Emperor in the reverse, which is somebody that doesn't really have any boundaries. They can be very argumentative. They can abuse their power, and they've got a bit of poor self-discipline. So maybe they feel that that's you. Maybe they feel that you are mean. Is probably the politest way of putting all of that. Yeah, that's the way that it, because this is their feelings. So, I mean, the Emperor could be somebody else that's in their energy, but this is what they're feeling. They're feeling that you are a bit of a dictator that may lack boundaries. So again, maybe you were the person that was doing the spying, and that you abused a bit of power potentially, so that maybe that's why they're undecided, or why they can't make up their mind, because they want you, they love you to pieces, but at the same time they feel like you are oppressive, and they know that it's come to an end. So in guidance for your current situation, then we've got a Judgment card and we have a Knight of Pentacles. So that Judgment card then, so yeah, Judgment. So Judgment is suggesting that you might need to re-examine this. Okay, it is suggesting reconciliation, as well as release. So it could be either. It is a time to make a decision. Okay, it could even be that you have some sort of revelation about the relationship itself. Something might come to light, and it is time for you to make a judgment on it. You've got this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and that Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is not reliable. They'll cut corners and they plow on regardless of who or what it affects. So yeah, this is suggesting that someone's unreliable, and you need to make a judgment on this. Do you restart it or not? But like I say, up there you've got somebody that is needing to heal. So even if you do restart it, in what way do you restart it if you know that somebody's unreliable? Now, when the Knight of Pentacles is in the upright, he's slow moving and plans a lot. Now, he's still slow moving in the reverse, but he just carries on regardless of other people's feelings. Now, to clarify that Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the King of Swords in the upright, and you've got a Page of Wands. Okay. I'm going to get one more card as well, please, Spirit. So that King of Swords is somebody that is very good at making decisions. So that goes very well with that Judgment card. They're also very clear with what they want, and they have a lot of communication skills. Okay. So yeah, that King of King of Swords is also somebody that's very authoritative as well. So it could even be that, you know, it's like a powerful person. So if you were the person in the relationship that had all the power, this could very well be that you need to make a decision on it. If you're usually the decisive person, it could be that you need to make a decision if they were usually the very decisive person. But yeah, you've got a Page of Wands, which, like I say, he's in the reverse, and he's suggesting that, you know, something's being held back. There could have also been some disloyalty in this as well. And there might be a bit of a delay with you making that decision, which goes well with that Knight of Pentacles, because he, like I say, he's a bit slow. And then we've also got a Queen of Cups in the reverse, who is somebody that holds all of her emotions in. She can be a little bit emotionally manipulative as well. And she doesn't really care about the needs of others. Again, that goes well with that Knight of Pentacles, who's just ploughing on regardless of anyone else. Okay. So yeah, this is somebody that's pretty much cut off from their emotions. So if this is you, then it's suggesting that you use your head, okay, and use your clarity that you've got to make your judgment call, not necessarily ploughing on regardless of other people, but ploughing on in your best interests. So making the decision based on your best interests, even if it means that things might be delayed, because you're being indecisive. Okay, I mean, that Page of Wands is also somebody that's indecisive. So you very well could be just as indecisive as this person, as your person. So you need to work out for yourself. You need to have a good idea of what it is that you want, and do what's best for yourself. You need to, yeah, forsake everybody else and what they want. At the end of the day, you have got to live with your decisions. You know, you are the only person that can make you happy. No one else can make you happy. You need to live with your decisions. You need to make sure that you are happy with your decisions and your choices, because at the end of the day, they are made for you. So make sure you do what is in your best interest. Make sure you make that decision based on your best interest. Okay. Yeah. So I'm also going to pull some Dark Confessions of the Soul for you to see if Spirit have got any messages from your person that your person is unable to tell you. Spirit, can we get some Dark Confessions of the Soul, please, for Aquarius? We get one more for Spirit. Okay, we get two. So we have, I am embarrassed by my actions and I feel disgusted with myself. So that could very well be that your person was doing all the spying. I have karmic debts that needs to be paid before I can come back to you. Possibly because of the spying. Okay. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. You could be making them quite sad and feeling very guilty. I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So if you've got something exciting and something that you're proud of, they can't support you at the moment because it probably triggers them and makes them worse. You know, sometimes being happy for somebody can be very triggering. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions and I won't admit it. We've pretty much seen that with the fact that they don't know what they want. And it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. So that again goes with that Four of Swords as well, with that reconciliation. They need time on their own. They need to heal. They need to sort out what it is they want as well. Okay. And we're also going to pull a Moonology card for you. Let's get a Moonology Oracle card. I say one. I'll end up pulling three as a minimum. Spirit, can we get some Moonology Oracle cards for Aquarius, please? Okay, so prosperity lies ahead. Oh, we've got 4. A fiery climax approaches. You're very close to achieving your goal, and step out of your comfort zone. Okay, well, I hope that has helped some of you Aquariuses out there that are going through separation. Good luck, and thank you for joining me.